Myths and facts about children with two hair. Whoris scientific explanation and Islamic perspective. Do two hair whorls on a child's head really affect their personality? In some cultures, two hair whorls are often associated with myths about stubbornness and unruliness in children. But is this true according to science and Islamic teachings? Watch this video to find out the truth. What are two hair whorls? Two hair whorls refer to the presence of two circular patterns in the hair growth on a person's head. In certain cultures, this phenomenon is linked to various myths and traditional beliefs. Traditional beliefs. In some cultures, two hair whorls are believed to reflect a person's personality. For instance, it is believed that people with two whorls tend to be more active, stubborn, and hard to manage. They are thought to have a strong character and are often described as spirited. Another myth suggests that children with two whorls may be more naughty or harder to control. Scientific explanation. Biologically, hair whorls are created by the pattern of hair growth, which is directed by hair follicles in the scalp. These whorls usually follow the direction of the hair follicles, which can spiral either clockwise or counterclockwise. Having two hair whorls is not uncommon and is largely determined by genetic variation. From a medical standpoint, the number or direction of hair whorls has no correlation with a person's personality or behavior. Although myths about two hair whorls remain popular in some societies, scientifically speaking, they are merely a natural variation in hair growth patterns. What are hair whorls? Hair whorls are spiral patterns of hair growth typically found on the scalp. These whorls form when hair grows from follicles arranged in a circular or spiraling pattern. Most people have one hair whorl, though some may have more than one. Here are some points about hair whorls. Whorl direction. Hair whorls can spiral either clockwise, right, or counterclockwise, left. This pattern is determined by how hair follicles are arranged under the scalp and cannot be changed as it is genetic. Number of whorls. Most people have one whorl, usually located at the top or back of the head. However, some people have two or more whorls, which is less common. Function and scientific explanation. Hair whorls are a result of hair growth patterns influenced by genetics. These patterns do not have any particular function. They are simply a natural variation in human hair growth. Myths and beliefs. In various cultures, hair whorls are often associated with myths or specific beliefs. For example, in Javanese culture, whorls are sometimes thought to be linked to a person's character or fate. There is a belief that the number and direction of hair whorls can signal certain personality traits, though there is no scientific evidence to support this. In summary, hair whorls are a unique feature of individual hair growth patterns, and variations in their number or direction are purely genetic. Common myths about children with two hair whorls. Myths surrounding children with two hair whorls are quite popular in many cultures, including in Indonesia. Here are some common myths associated with children who have two hair whorls. Naughty or hard to control. One of the most common myths is that children with two hair whorls are considered more mischievous or difficult to manage. They are often described as stubborn, highly spirited, and difficult to calm down. For this reason, many parents believe that these children require extra attention when raising them. Stubborn and brave personality. Children with two hair whorls are often linked to stubbornness or a tendency to defy authority. They are seen as more courageous, strong-willed, and difficult to control. Some myths even claim that such children possess leadership qualities due to their strong personalities. Lucky or special sign. In some beliefs, having two hair whorls is considered a sign of good fortune or special talent. Despite being hard to manage, children with two whorls are believed to have a bright future due to their independence and strong will. Many paths in life. Another myth says that children with two hair whorls will have many paths or options in life. This is often interpreted to mean that they will encounter more opportunities or challenges compared to others, making their life journey harder to predict. More active and energetic. Children with two hair whorls are often portrayed as more active and full of energy. They tend to enjoy moving, playing, and are sometimes perceived as hyperactive. This makes them seem harder to keep still or follow rules. Courage and supernatural beliefs. In some regions, there is a belief that two hair whorls are a sign that the child has a special connection to nature or supernatural powers. However, this myth is rarely based on deep belief and is more of a local folklore passed down through generations. While these myths are still believed by some communities, it is important to remember that there is no scientific basis for linking the number of hair whorls to personality or fate. A child's character is influenced by genetics, environment, and upbringing. Islamic perspective. From an Islamic viewpoint, Having two hair whorls holds no specific meaning or significance. Islam does not teach that the number or pattern of hair whorls is related to a person's personality, fate, or character. Such beliefs are often cultural myths, but they do not have any foundation in Islamic teachings. Islam emphasizes that each individual is judged based on their piety, deeds, and morals, rather than physical traits such as the pattern or number of hair whorls. In the Quran and Hadith, there is no mention of hair whorls or their relation to one's personality. Here are some key principles in Islam regarding physical attributes and character. Every human is created perfectly. Islam teaches that all humans are created perfectly by Allah, and every physical aspect, including hair patterns, is part of His creation. The Quran, at 4, states that humans are created in the best form, and no link between physical traits and morality. In Islamic teachings, a person's character or behavior is not judged by their physical appearance. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught that a person's worth is measured by their obedience, behavior, and actions, not by their outer appearance. He said, "Allah does not look at your forms or your wealth, but He looks at your hearts and your deeds." Sahih Muslim. Avoid superstition and myths. Islam forbids all forms of superstition or baseless myths. The belief that two hair whorls have special meaning is a form of superstition that has no basis in Islam. Muslims are encouraged to avoid irrational beliefs and hold firmly to the teachings of the Quran and Sunnah when understanding life and religious values. In conclusion, Islam does not place any importance on physical features such as hair whorls. Every individual is judged by their piety, actions, and character, not by inherited physical traits.